Good morning, YouTube. My name is Will. Obviously, you know Enzo and Lotus. This is my Evo 8 RS, which has some new parts in it that I'm not going to show you in this video. Nothing too exciting. It's already noon. I normally like to have the videos up by now. I would have had the video up, but I don't know if you can hear it, but their AC unit, it's making this pitch, and it just ruins the ruined the entire video. So I'm reshooting it, but we're going to pull this in. We're going to do it inside. So I know the lighting will be a little bit darker, but the audio will be a lot better. All right, we're inside. Hopefully, like I said, the lighting's not too bad. I put some extra lights up, so hopefully that helps a little. But today we're going to talk about ranking which Evo you should buy based on three types of people. So type 1 would be the die-hard Evo fan. Type 2 would be somebody who's always liked Evos, maybe known about them since they came to the US for a long time, always wanted one, just for whatever reasons never been able to get one. And type 3 would be the people who really know nothing about Evos. Maybe didn't even know they existed until recently or something. Now, I'm going to give some explanation to these reasons, but just know that if you want to go into more detail, I have videos detailing which Evos you should buy based on price and performance and different things, comparing the 8s and the 9s, the 8s and the 10s, the 9s and the 10s, so forth. So if you watch this, but you want to know more of the reasoning behind some of these answers, you can definitely check those out. I will try to keep this video shorter and just kind of more towards the points. So let's talk about group 1. These are the diehard Evo fans. These are people that have been around Evos, you know, since Gran Turismo or whatever game, Forza, whatever it is. You've probably already owned an Evo, or if you haven't, you've been obsessing over owning one. You watch all the videos on YouTube about them. Maybe you run out of videos to watch, so then you start making your own videos about them. Anyways, the point is, logic has long left the building for you. Those people, they're looking for Evo 9s. It's just, like I said, logic, it's gone. Left the building. Can't get an Evo 9, or can't find a good Evo 9, or can't afford an Evo 9, then you go for Evo 8. And lastly, you would choose an Evo 10. Now, don't get me wrong. This group of people, they like the Evo 10s. The Evo 10 is a great car. It's just not the car. You know, you can compare an 8 and a 9. They're so similar, but the 8s and 9s versus the 10, it's different cars. I mean, it really, truly is. So let's talk about group number 2. These are the people that have always liked Evos. They always know what they are. They're always intrigued by them. They always, when they see one go down the road or see one at Cars and Coffee, whatever. But for whatever reason in life, they just haven't been able to buy one. Maybe they didn't have enough money, or maybe they were too young, or just life gets in the way, whatever. For these people, you're probably going to want an Evo 8. You're not quite to the crazy end of the spectrum of Evo 9, but you've been obsessed with Evos enough and for long enough that an Evo 10 just isn't going to quite do it for you. That's not the Evo you picture in your mind. Again, not that you don't necessarily like the 10s, but the 8-9 generation is more what comes to mind. For those people, I say get the 8. Don't pay the crazy premium. Don't go to this side of the spectrum. Stay more towards the middle. If you can't find a good 8, or maybe you don't want to get a car that old, maybe you've got a family and you want to have at least something semi-modern-ish or whatever, then obviously Evo 10 is a great option. Now let's talk about the third group. These are the people who maybe didn't really know what an Evo was. They kind of knew what it was, thought Mitsubishi only made VCRs, whatever. Maybe they just want a fast car for under $30,000. I don't know. In that case, definitely Evo 10. I think the Evo 8s and 9s would be too much of a culture shock as far as if you're used to driving more modern cars. Getting in one of these is just and living with it day to day might be a bit too much for you. That said, I would certainly seek one out, an 8, not a 9. Because if you either can't afford an 8, can't afford a 10, you want something a little bit cheaper and you're okay with older and higher miles, the 8 is going to be the perfect option. You're obviously not going to want a 9 because you can get a really good low mileage 10 for the price of a good, much higher, much older mileage Evo 9. So the 9 should never come into the equation. It's either going to be the 10 or the 8. 8 if you either have less money or are willing to put up with it. 10 if you have more money or not willing to put up with the 8s. So even owning an Evo 10 puts you in the crazy, but Evo 9 way over here, you're in the super crazy. So Find out where you are in the spectrum, and that's where you should go. Super crazy, Evo 9. A little less crazy, Evo 8. Least crazy, Evo 10. Normal, well, then you're just not on the scale. You're way over there driving something else. I don't know. So that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys got some enjoyment out of it. Hope you guys got some usefulness out of it. Like if you did. I will be at the shootout this coming weekend. So if you guys are going to be out there, definitely keep a lookout for me. Other than that, appreciate you guys as always. Subscribe for more Evo content and my Evo build, which hopefully you can't see the parts. Like I said, it's not super exciting, but there are parts in there right now. Other than that, appreciate you guys as always. And Lotus, you're closest. You want to step by? I'll step by. Step by. Oh, seriously.